Today, we're going to be talking about how to use tomato stakes to trellis your tomatoes. Now, of course, you can use the prefabbed trellises that they make. You can use the metal ones that are circular. We're going to be using these wooden stakes just like this. So if you come in, you can see how the plant will grow. So you can see how this plant right here, what we want to do is we want to get as close to the plant as possible without disturbing it. And we're going to go into the ground. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. You can build like a teepee structure or do something similar. We're going to go to the next one. Go down. Thanks, one. I'm putting one by each of our tomato plants. See, in this one, you don't want to let them get this tall. We should have done this a couple weeks ago, but we can still make it work.
Whoa, what's that?
All right, so now we have these across. We're gonna angle them. Just a slight angle like that, so they cross each other. I'll have to adjust that a little bit. Gonna take some twine.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're gonna tie this piece on. Oh, let's find out how that happened. You don't have to be a master knotsman. You just want to loop it around a couple different directions. You know, something to hold it in place. That side. All right, so we got this. Now it leans like this, so we're gonna do one on one or both sides. And you can do this on the first step as well. All right, so we have our structure. It is going to have a little bit of wobble. I mean, you can dig it down even deeper if you want. So now when we get to this spot, we're going to cut a whole bunch of little pieces. So these pieces, now these are going to be for our actual plant itself. Now when you're doing this, on the bottom I did do it a little tighter. On the top, I left it looser. The only reason I did it tighter on the bottom is because we waited so long to do this. It's really heavy, so we got to make sure that there's enough to hold itself up. So ideally, this is the height that you want it to be when you first do this. That way you can just gently tie it. When you get to something this tall, it starts becoming a little bit more difficult. Just make sure that you don't tie it so tight or bend it too hard that you damage the plant. Now you can, like I was saying, there's other ways you can do it. So we just did it for the tomatoes. We do have a couple crazy tomatoes over here in our chaos garden. We have our peppers that will need a trellis as well. But one thing you can do with your peppers, same thing, but instead of doing it like that, depending on the arrangement, you can do it just like this in a teepee type setting, and then tie it at the top and tie it directly onto there. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. These tomato stakes are great.
I got that.
Shove it down. Yeah. We'll deal with that later. These tomato stakes are great. When I got them on sale during the winter time at a lumber store. So don't always go to a garden center or something like that. I mean, this was just lumber. All they sell is lumber. So a great place to go there because they have a lot of cutoffs. So when they have cutoffs, that's literally what these are, as these are just scrap pieces of wood that they cut, and instead of throwing them away, they sell them as tomato stakes. And I think I got them for about 30 cents a piece. So very, very inexpensive. You can see different sizes, very, very useful. And this way you can trellis your tomatoes so that they can start growing properly without having to worry about it spreading all across your garden. Let me know what kind of trellises you use. Do you use a wooden one like this? Do you use prefabricated wood? Do you use a metal trellis? Do you do something like we've done with our cucumbers, where it just grows up the cucumbers? So let us know down in the comments below. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. This is Ready Set Homestead. Enjoy Homestead.